leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable too, being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Hazonia, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Embiid is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Now, here's Lillard. From past the arc, they get the rebound. Whiteside, and the rejection by Giannis. And Hazonia gets it to go.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And here is Curry, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Hazonia on the wing, covered by Giannis, and finished off by Hazonia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Curry. Thompson inside the line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ray, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Here's Curry, following the score by Damian Lillard. Green kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Now here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. Back to Green. Dishes it to Curry. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Embiid. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And Whiteside sends it back. McCollum against Thompson. Here's Nurkic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A deep 3 from Thompson. From beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 5 now.
This is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. It's Hazonia in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Curry looking it over. The pass to Green. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers. When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited. He ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built. And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Thompson outside. Embiid drives in. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard against Green. And a wide open look for McCollum. Here's Whiteside. And Embiid with the block. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 11 points for Klay Thompson. Lillard looking around. From downtown, they grab their own miss. It's Hezonja in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Hezonja's got 9.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
It's Curry with the drive and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Curry with the steal. Giannis left side. And Embiid the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Here's McCollum. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Whiteside finds Hezonja. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Klay Thompson.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Pass to Embiid. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Nurkic. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Curry passes it to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Embiid. Right side Green, outside Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Giannis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. On the money from 12 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Giannis outside. Thompson finds Green. Over Whiteside. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. No good from outside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Lasagna. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Now, here's Nurkic. Whiteside trying to break free, and the shot goes in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
And stolen by Lillard. Plenty of space. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Inside, Embiid with the steal, and here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Tipped away. Curry against Lillard, and that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard.
Taking a look here at numbers for Klay Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 21 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And stolen by Whiteside. And that one is good.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Now here's Curry. Embiid. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Goods checked in. Nurkic against Embiid. Alley-oop try. And the rejection by Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
And Portland making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors trailed by 3. Curry from deep three-point land. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Portland with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Hood. Passes it to McCollum. Three-pointer Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Giannis against Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'll throw out the two-time champion stuff for you here, Kevin, but an outstanding big man, Pau Gasol, even in the later stages of his career.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
And the Warriors defense last year is still strong, but not as dominant as before.
You wonder if the loss of a lot of that experience is going to cost this revamped roster defensively. It's been fun to watch them shoot threes, but they've been so reliant on that defense. Can they be that good this season? Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
And Curry, here we go. Gasol with the steal. McCollum fires from way outside. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Embiid in at center. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Thompson passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Superb job by Clay to draw the contact for the N1 opportunity. Great focus on the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Clay Thompson just never dwelling too long on a game where he might miss a couple shots, or over the course of maybe a couple weeks when he's not in his best form. He turns it around pretty quickly, does Clay, and it's pretty impactful.
Curry finds Embiid. A miss that time would have put him up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 15. And for all-time great shooters like Clay, you need to have that confidence in your shot.
Well, I think Clay's confidence grows a lot too, Kevin, from the fact that he knows on a nightly basis that the ball is going to come his way. It's one of the best aspects of the Golden State Warrior offense is that they share it. So you're not going to go through a 10-game stretch where the opportunities to score aren't there. Clay's going to see shot opportunities because of Steph's unselfishness, and because he's such a world-class shooter, he's going to work his way out of slumps pretty quickly, and then he's going to go on a tear.
Put on the wing. Fires from 14, and it's in off the backboard. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Hood, nice job on the mid-range there, finding a little bit of a gap and making the defense pay.
Curry's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
An open look for Lillard. Warriors with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
McCollum against Green. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Got a piece of it. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. He can't get that one, and it's Portland the other way.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And it's Hood in the corner. Over Iguodala. Hood gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
That right there was a tough shot from Rodney Hood.
Curry against Lillard. Outside, Green. Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Right block shot. And Gasol sends it back.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job. Of skying up for that rejection.
Down low. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Curry against Lillard. Curry dishes to Embiid. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. He gets it in there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Blazers with Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. 2 6'3" guards, Brent, in the backcourt. Some overlap perhaps in their skill sets. But do you like their fit?
I do like their fit, and by all measurements, Kevin, they seem to be overachieving every year. You have that kind of stability with McCollum and Lillard, and what it is that Terry Stotts has done with this ball club. That's something that the Portland Trail Blazers fans are very comfortable with, having these two guys out there to lead them just maybe one step further this season.
And here are the Blazers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And stolen by Whiteside. For 3. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Lillard kicks it to Bazemore. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Curry and misses it off the right side of the rim. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the 2nd best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Lillard left side, fades away. Good on the triple. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Good up top. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Lillard. Back to Bazemore. Green with the block. Here's Nurkic. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. Portland shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
On the wing, Thompson. Embiid is at the elbow, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds them.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Green with the block, and they're able to recover, and he's able to get it back. And the shot is good. 8 points for Nurkic. The Warriors shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and another three for Portland.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Curry finds Green. Outside for Curry. Now Thompson passes it to Embiid. Green left side. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Portland. Lillard outside. From the arc. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Here's Hezonja. When certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
But the interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought two ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys. And it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball. Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And last season for the Blazers, all about bouncing back from their embarrassing first-round sweep at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, that was definitely a motivator, and I think they put that to bed. Wanted to focus on being the best team that they could be towards the end of last season. And that Nurkic injury really took some wind out of their sails, but they continued to compete and still made noise in the postseason.
Collins passes to Hood. Hazonia with the ball. Now Green defending. He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The pass to Nurkic to the middle, and the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
Thompson with the bucket.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Hazonia. Back to Lillard. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Lillard's got 30.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 23 points for Steph Curry.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3 ball.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Lillard against Curry. To the paint. Nurkic with the steal. The Trailblazers had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops.
Well, you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Curry against Lillard. From deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 26.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about the first half. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 27 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You could even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, we love when players get hot, and Thompson right now is just feeling.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard. A second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Hazonia gets it to go.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Curry against Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
How about Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support it.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Warriors leading by 5. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Lillard on top, guarded by Curry. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here is Whiteside. 8 points for him. Portland moving the ball around. Back to Hazonia. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard from outside. Unable to get that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Giannis inside. Hazonia defended. Embiid. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
And both free throws good for Green.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Looking to end the run. Nurkic kicks to Hazonia. Back to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Hazonia's shot is off.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McCollum right side. Portland again missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-5 run. 2 points, that one goes. 32 points for Steph Curry.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Checking out the stats for Joel Embiid. Great showing for him last season. Last season, 27 points per, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
On the wing, Giannis. The Sonia defender. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And Embiid drops them both. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 15. Pass to Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Thompson is double. Pass to Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the deep.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Give the Warriors a lot of credit for 5 straight trips to the NBA Finals and winning rings. This is one of the greatest stretches, not just for this franchise, but for a team in the NBA in the entire history of the league.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Saul comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Hazonia. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And for the Warriors, Brent, they built this dynasty from the ground up.
You think about them drafting Steph Curry, grabbing Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, a second-round pick. So all here, all homegrown in the Bay Area. Adding Kevin Durant just vaulted them into the stratosphere, and now without him, you wonder, can they remain in contention? Can they stay healthy? And where is the ceiling now for the Golden State Warriors? Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the pass to Bazemore. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. And that one hits back iron.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That bucket in no time at all. Lillard's got 45 points.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
Curry finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Embiid. Thompson for three. Good D by McCollum. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Lillard, and yes, it's good. Lillard's got 47 points.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Curry passes to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of rebuilding, they retooled around Damian Lillard, and what a piece to retool behind. Amazing how far they've come in the past couple seasons where they've placed in the Western Conference.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, you know, Brent, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Curry. He's got 32 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And Embiid drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. Gasol trying to free himself up. Lillard finds Whiteside. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And the rejection by Giannis. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively. He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
On its way from Curry for 2. Portland grabs the miss. Gasol's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bazemore for 3, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. Embiid kicks to Thompson. Curry passes to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one goes. Count it. That's 10 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Curry finds Giannis. Embiid inside, working on Gasol. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bank shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Whiteside.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Curry dishes to Embiid, and they pick up 2. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Lillard, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Rodney Hood's checked in for Kent Bazemore. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Right side, the pass to Gasol. Hood against Giannis. 6 to shoot. Hood finds Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got 14 points for the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And it's Hood in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Hood's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
Outside Hood. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off, and one stride gets by everybody.
McCollum with the ball, picked up by Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Green draws the double. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg. Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Now Curry. And Embiid throws it down.
How about Klay Thompson? He's just so consistent on a nightly basis on both ends of the floor, and he's learned how to share the ball.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up by 12. And time to step aside. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Well, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Antetokounmpo is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Embiid in at the 5.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. To the inside, Lasagna. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
They double team Curry. To the middle. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look at his eyes there, Kevin. On the basket at all times. He's used to fighting over aggressive defenders.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. That free throw good from Thompson.
Klay Thompson is really a guy you have to respect with how even-keeled he is out there on the floor. Never too high, never too low, and very much in control of his emotions.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 15. Nobody near Nurkic. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
Hood deciding where to go with it. They get a hand on it. Wants to get it to Collins and does. To end the run, he lays it in.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Curry with the bounce pass. And they double up Embiid. Some nice passing by Golden State. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. 23 points for Giannis.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, shoots over Curry, and again it's Portland converting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Embiid, back to Curry, from deep three-point range. That shot off, and the Trailblazers going the other way.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
On the wing, Thompson. Giannis outside. Inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skill.
Curry against Lillard. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Thompson. They kick it out to Green. From deep, Giannis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 9th assist in the game now.
It is getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
Outside Hood. Hazonia finds Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the right side. Outside Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors leading by 20. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 30 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Passes to Nurkic. Over Thompson. Will it go? Nurkic can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Lillard. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 56 points in the game.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
To the paint and stolen by Lillard. There's the pass to Hazanya. Here's Collins. And it's Hood in the corner. Back to Collins. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Strong suit on offense is Collins getting down on the inside.
Curry against Lillard. Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep. The 3, 5 to shoot. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's tough to get a unified feel on who the league MVP is. Which element, when you're looking at the MVP, matters most to you?
If we talk about that, Kevin, I always think about the MVP ends up being the guy that helps you get 6 to 8 unexpected wins. That's who I look to. So in this past season, what it was that Giannis did, not only with Coach Budenholzer coming in to Milwaukee, the stylistic change that they went through, and then the shouldered responsibility of Giannis to be the initiator to that much change in one season. That's why last year I feel like he was the most valuable player in the league. Even though eye-popping numbers were coming out of Houston, again with James Harden, I go back to Giannis and that massive amount of change and him being the guy that shouldered it all.
That's a great answer. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's stolen by Curry, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now here's Lillard. Outside Hood. Knocked loose. It's Herzonia in the corner. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
All about positioning. Whiteside throws himself into the mix and comes away with the rebound.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And Hassan Whiteside, the kind of player that you love when he's engaged, but Brent, equally frustrating when he's not.
You wonder about the role that he's played, and with Miami taking a bunch of different turns in terms of their roster, where he fit in. Now Portland taking a shot at bringing Whiteside to the Northwest, having him possibly come off the bench and play some minutes to stabilize the second unit. It's going to be an interesting year the way he approaches this one mentally.
Back to Tolliver. High arcing shot, and the layup is good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
It's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. The drive by Green. It's good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Draymond went straight to the hoop that time. No wiggle room. And scores.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Simons. Off target from outside. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Curry with the three, and another three for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
All the officials are all over that one.
Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally. He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Thompson passes to Green. The feed to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 36 points for Joel Embiid.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got 36.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
To the wing right side. Here's Simons. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall as long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game. That we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.